change number 6 as well. Is that okay? You're going to get asked to do 5 things. I'm going to show you how to do these 3. So, when you have this cue list here, it's got all the different stages in it. We can actually attack each one of them stages by using this unfold function here. So I'm going to press unfold. What that means is, when I select this cue list here now, it's going to lay out all the stages across the page there. Okay? So you can see that the cross stage, it's named them, so that's why it's quite useful to go into your cue list and add names to these things. It's got your cross stage link there, and that's the one that I want to do. So I want to change number 3. So what do I want to change it to? I'm going to select all heads, I'm going to go cross stage, and I'm going to put the intensity up just so you can recreate what it was going to look like. It was white as well, I believe. So that was what number 3 should have looked like, and what we're going to do is we are going to make it into red and white. So I'm going to keep the impressions, I'm going to put the impressions red, I'm going to keep the kryptons and the beams white. Okay, something contrasting like that might look quite effective. So what I'm going to do at that point there is I'm going to go to record step, I'm going to go and select number 3, and I'm going to go to replace this. Okay, so now that number 3 should be red and white, if we remember that. That's number 3. Number 5 was static with blue and purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my impressions and I'm going to make them yellow. It was in this sort of screen as well, I think, and I'm going to go to the kryptons and the beams, and I'm going to make them, was it blue and purple, so I'll make them red. Okay, so that's going to be my number 5, if you like. So again, I'm going to go to record step, I'm going to select the swap key that was originally blue and purple, and I'm going to go and replace that again. So number 6 was a static one again, so I'm going to bring that one up. We're going to have a look at changing this to be, so this was red and yellow, I think. I'm going to change this to be green, no sorry, it was green and yellow, sorry. I'm going to change this to be blue and white. So again, I'll be telling you in the assignment that I want it to be whatever colours, and I'll give you some information. I'll say, right, do a shape, do a whatever, change the position of the gobos or movement or whatever you're going to be doing. So once I've got them, maybe I change them to be home position. Okay, so we've got a completely different view to what it was going to do. So you're only going to get them sort of alterations being asked of you, okay? But again, I'm going to be telling you them, you don't need to guess them. So with all that happening, I'm going to go to record step, I'm going to do the swap function for that, and I'm going to record that as that, and was it taking it? Cue number 6, this I think, wasn't it? I'm going to go update number 6, I'm going to replace Q. Okay, so because that was on top of the list there, okay, I'll try not to do this for you, but because that was on top of the Q list there, what I've had to do is go to update Q and then select the Q legend that it was, so Q number, sorry, that it was, number 6, and then go to record. I'll explain that again in a second, so I was interacting. So within Q number 6 here, because it was the Q that I wanted to be on, and that's where my Q list is, when I went to record and select the Q that I was on, you can change the Q number to the number that you want to do it. So you're basically saying, I want to record this as number 6. Change the number to the one that you're on. So change it to number 6, and because it knows there's data there already, it asks me, do I want to go over the top of it? Do I want to re-record it? So yes, okay. I want to replace it, sorry, I don't want to merge it, I want to do that. Anyway, so that should have changed, but let's see what's happening now. So if I go clear and exit, just so we've got no data in the programmer, then I'm going to press unfold. It'll then take that out and hopefully update all them cues that we've just done. So I'm going to start the fresh, I'm going to clear it, locate it, and I'm going to strike this. Now remember, when you get into this stage here where we're doing a lot of changes and a lot of editing, what you probably want to do is release all playbacks, okay? So by doing release and release all playbacks, it should completely empty anything that's been going on in the background. Clear twice will remove any fixtures you've selected, and exit will take you out of any menus that you've been in. So it's just good habit to start getting into that when we're starting to program a bit more now. So let's go strike the cue. We're going to press go, it should be blackout. We're going to press go, it should be blind out. It's going to press go, and there's that red and white. So it's updated what we wanted as number 3. Press go, it should be our chase still. Press go, it should change our colours. So we had blue and purple originally, now we've got red and yellow. Hopefully, if I press go now, there's my new stage, so it has taken it has updated number 6 for me. Go, it's got the shapes and the movements in it, go, it's got the static, go, it's got the static, go, it's got the forward chase, and it stops on the end, because we've changed it from loop continuously, just to finish on final cue, and there's my static to go. Everyone happy so far? Mute that then. Mute that. Pause that so everyone tired.